Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Civilization 5. Now, I know this is not a super popular series of games on my channel. It's an older game, I get it, but it's still one of my favorite games, so I'm going to continue to play through it, because I want to win on Deity. I've never won on Deity before, and I didn't start playing Deity games until I played Civ 6, to be honest. And we've obviously won plenty of Civ 6 games, but I wanted to try Civ 5 again. We did okay with the Danes in the last series. But I think the best, or like might be the victory type that I'm most comfortable with, is a science victory. And so we're going to be playing as Korea today. They're an extremely strong science civilization, possibly the best. I mean, Babylon is close, but it's arguable that Korea could be the best civilization for science. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the Korea bonuses here in just a moment. Let me type them in just to kind of give us a little bit of a breakdown of where we're at. So Korea, they've really only got one main bonus that we care about. And that is the one from their leader, Sejong here. They get +2 science for all specialists and for all great production tile improvements. Again, that's all. So whether it's a production specialist, whether it's a great writer specialist, anything, it doesn't matter. All specialists give us +2 science, and any sort of tile improvements, the production ones, the science ones, anything like that, will give us the extra science from that as well. We also receive a tech boost each time a scientific building or wonder is built in the Korean capital. So obviously we want to be building lots of science stuff. Specifically, try to work on some wonders if we can in our capital as much as possible. That is the main one. That's the big one that gives us the science boost that we're looking for. The other two things that they have, the other bonuses they have, are 2 unique units. It's not very common for nations to have double unique units. I mean, I guess there's a few. America has some. Who else might have some here? Looks like Carthage has some. Denmark had some. That's right. I forgot about that. So Denmark had some. So there are a few. Maybe there's more than I realized, but it's not like there's a lot that also have like unique improvements and things of that nature. So anyway, back to Korea. 2 unique units. One of them is a ship, which is actually removes all the bonuses you would normally get from a caravel, which is specifically the ability to retreat in a melee combat. But it's a very strong, different. Like it's a very strong unit compared to the caravel, I should say. If we go look, do we have the caravel here anywhere? We go to tribes. We're at 36 combat strength for you. And if we go look at a normal caravel, we're at 20. It is a 16 combat strength increase for the turtle ship. Very, very, very strong unit, even if it doesn't have some of the all the bonuses that a caravel does have. The other thing that we have, of course, is the Hwacha. Hwacha replaces a trebuchet, so it is a ranged siege unit. And if we go look at a trebuchet real quick, trebuchet has... Where is it? There we go. Trebuchet has 12 combat and 14 range strength compared to the Hwacha, 26 range strength. So both of our unique units are not maybe... They remove a bonus that the units they replace normally have. For example, this does not have the bonus against city attacks, which most range units do. So it's a siege unit that does not have a city attack bonus. However, it has got significantly more combat strength, so I'm pretty sure you can still attack cities with these if we so choose. So that's where we're at. Those are the 2 units that we have. At the very least, they will hopefully help us defend ourselves. Korea does have a coastal bias, so our first city here will be on the coast. I don't see any reason not to settle in place, because we will be able to work the fish. We'll have the deer. We got the sugar. Got some woods, tiles, and things like that. I think settling in place is probably going to be just fine. And this is a very important city for us, because our capital needs to have... Oh, we actually have marble over here as well. So I'm very happy with that. Our first city is going to be a very important city for us. It's where a lot of stuff is going to be built up. We're going to be building tall. Korea wants to build pretty tall in general. And so that's going to be where we're going to go for. We're going to start with an early scout. Find other people as quickly as possible. We're also going to push for riding as soon as possible as well. Although I can see the argument for pushing towards our luxury resources as well. But we're going to start with this and see what this gets us. And then we'll pivot as needed. I think we can get to the library pretty quickly. Okay, we're just a little bit in dead end here. I probably could have figured that out sooner. That's all right. I think we get to the library stuff pretty early here. And still have time to pick up our luxuries before we actually need the happiness. Like I said, we're going to be growing a little bit tall. So this first city is going to grow for a little bit. Probably get up to 4 pop before you even worry about. So that's another dead end. Wow, okay. Well, at least we're safe in this corner here, so to speak. Probably room for another city over here on this right-hand side as well. Oh, I should have checked to see what you were, tiles you were working. You're working the deer tile. That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's not as good as like a 3-food tile, which we just don't have right now. But it is a start. What do we want next? Probably... Can we work on either of these yet? Or soon? Deer needs trapping, I'm assuming. It does. And you need plantations, which is calendar. Yep. And of course you need mining or quarries or something. Masonry. I mean, we could put a couple farms down to at least get us some food if we did get a worker right now. I'm not going to worry about the monument because we can get that for free here in a bit with the social policy we're going to take here shortly. I also get another warrior. We're going to need more protection. I just get a worker. We're gonna be using that. The good thing about workers, of course, in Civ 5 compared to Civ 6 is workers are a permanent unit that just take time to build improvements as opposed to being a disposable unit. Okay, there's a good chance that we have this entire northern coast all to ourselves. Nope, never mind. We do not. And you just took my goodie hut. I hate you with a very huge passion. I hope you die. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm very aggressive sometimes. Well, I mean, we could put a city up here to kind of block them off to protect us a little bit, maybe. A little worried about the Ottoman. Oh my goodness. Songhai. I have a feeling you're going to be very aggro as well. Oh, you are extremely close. I do not like that at all. And hello, Archer. I do not like that at all, how close you are. We're going to be blocked in here, aren't we? I mean, I need to get at least probably 4 or 5 cities down to feel comfortable. We can build tall, like I said. I'm okay with that. But I'm not... Like, we need some cities. We can't just have the... I mean, technically, you could win a 1-city challenge. Probably, but it's not really what we're going for. Love to get a city over here to be able to pick up those elephants. Early Spearman's pretty nice. Does give us a bit of a boost there. City-state. We're very crowded in here. Very, very crowded in here. A little bit of early goat is nice. Let me just get you ducked back in here. We'll get you healed back up to full and then send you out on your merry way. I'm going to bring the spearmen back to Seoul, kind of along this path. We can get 4 cities in this little section here. We might be all right. It's not going to be like 4 more cities, I should say. If we get 5 at least, we might be able to make that work for us. We really do need to get on some settlers here soon-ish, though. I don't know. I don't like going too early on them because we just don't have the happiness to support them right now. Alright, let's just bring you back home at this point. It's gonna be a small little nation here if we can get something up and running here, but we've got to get it. If they start encroaching on us too soon, I'm gonna have to do a restart. There's just no way we can make this work with like 2 cities. Well, I should rephrase that. There is a way. I don't want to make that way. I don't want to explore that way. All right, workers done. Again, we're probably just gonna work on some farms while we're working on the technologies we need for the other things. Okay, well, with multiple enemies nearby. We might need another warrior right away. We also have limited food, so the granary feels reasonably good. We've only got the deer, though. We do have bananas, but they're a little bit further away, so maybe the granary can wait. I mean, I want a settler, but... Goodness. Doesn't look great. I think we wait at least one more turn for the settler. So let's put a cycle into a warrior. Turn into a warrior here, and then we might pivot. Alright, so we're at least 3 pop. Oh, we did get some culture. That's nice, actually. Let's go ahead and then pivot back to the settler now. We need to get the settler out. We're going to go ahead and have you production focused. We need to pump that out as soon as humanly possible. It's still not great. 16 turns is just such a long time to wait. Love to get the library down. We'll have to delay the library. We're just not really getting growth as much as we want. We're gonna go tradition because we're gonna be a small, hopefully small empire. It's gonna get us some culture as well as opening up the hanging gardens if we want to go that route. We'll see what happens with that. We're actually only 4 turns away from the next decision here. We do want to get the plantations for the sugar, but that is no, is that marsh? Yeah, it's marsh. So we'll need masonry as well. We're gonna need masonry for this one over here anyway. So it probably makes sense to go masonry first, actually. Just to be able to do both the quarry as well as clearing the marsh for the plantation. Ethiopia. Now, it's a little bit of dangerous for us to not be going for like archers and stuff. But honestly, it's kind of one of those situations where if we lose in the first 20 turns, then so be it. You know, we restart. No biggie. A little bit of free happiness like that. Really like to get these elephants, but I don't know if that's the best second city for us over there. I mean, we have some gold. Yay, us. Really nothing for you to work on right now. Got a little bit of food, but not super helpful right this second, so I guess just chill in the city for now, and we'll get some stuff worked on here soon. All right, new policy. We're going to go ahead and take oligarchy. I mean, normally I would probably take aristocracy so we can start working on some wonders and things, but with deity level difficulty, we're just not going to get some of the early wonders. We'll have to get that later. So pushing our way towards legalism and landed elite is going to be better for us. Oligarchy is a nice little bonus just to get us a little bit extra protection in our capital. It's not much, but it's something. Garrison units cost no maintenance. That's good. And cities with a garrison gain 50% range combat strength. That's right. Okay, worker just chilling still. Where's our next border growth? The next border growth is there in 5 turns. We could go ahead and poke out there and be ready to connect that up, but we'll hold off for a moment here. All right, so this gives us mines and the ability to chop down forest. Could chop down this forest to speed the settler, and that actually might be the right move. Normally, I'd like to keep forests because I think I like kind of the long-term abilities there, but I think in this particular case, I think this is going to give us what we need to hurry a settler out. We need to get a second city as soon as possible. Just to stake our claim. I don't really want a second city this early, but I want to stake my claim as far as where we're... Never mind. Never mind. Ottomans are about to settle on both sides of us. I mean, I think we're going to have to do we're going to have to try something here. If we get the opportunity to declare war, we're going to declare war on him. All right, so we cleared that out. I mean, a farm here, sure. We got nothing else to work on right this second anyway. Yeah, it's fine. 1 turn on our own settler. If we get the opportunity to take that settler, we will take it. We do have the opportunity. We have to take this. We can't let him settle on the other side of us. I think we just shy away from him and settle over here. Unprotected settler, but as of now, there's nothing out there. All right, sorry, Ottomans. We can't let you settle next to us. Sorry. We gotta take that. Can't let you settle next to us. We're gonna die. I mean, he was basically more than likely he was gonna declare war on us at some point anyway. So this is probably the right move. We are working on a warrior here. I think that's the right move there. Oh, it was a worker. Oh, it becomes a worker because we don't get to keep the settler. That's right. That's how it works in this game. I kind of forgot about that. So it's not great that this is a worker. It would have been amazing for it to be a settler. Alright, so he's going to run away here, but really what we need to do is just park you up here somewhere to kind of help defend this area. The fact that he's already got the ability to go over the water is... Do we have the ability to go to the water already? Alright, we're going to go ahead and build a second city over here. It's not the most amazing, but we need to get something down. We're going to get free monuments here momentarily, so honestly, probably just another warrior. All right, you're going to work on, well, in a moment, you're going to work on the quarry, so we'll just chill for a tick. A little more happiness. Let's get the quarry down. Do I want to put you up here on the hill? What's the difference in the defensiveness here? Plus 25%. Plus 20, it doesn't matter. So we'll just leave you here in the choke point. All right, we need to step back, get archers, I think. So we'll work on that next. I would like to get calendar, but we've got to get a few archers, I believe, in order to survive this little warrior we have here with the Ottomans. I mean, I also need more settlers, but that will have to come in time. If I can get 4 cities down, I will be extremely happy, but we're just not, we don't have the happiness for it now. And I know, I realize I'll be extremely happy. Our civilization won't be extremely happy, though. That's the problem. I'm going to leave you in the capital. For one, it makes you free, but also, I just think it's a better idea for us. We don't have trapping yet either. Does it remove the forest? You shouldn't remove the forest, right? The deer will just keep the forest. Alright, just going to stay in the city for now until we can get another technology. I hate that we're slow on technologies right now. Library would be nice. Settler would be nice. I'm not going to go for Great Library. I'm pretty confident somebody else will grab that soon. Walls would be good. Now that we're technically at war. I think I'd rather have units than walls, though, if we're going to go that route. I guess I'm going to put a couple cycles into a settler here. And then once we get to archer, we might pivot and at least get one archer out before we finish the settler. Put a farm down here. As soon as we can piece him out, we will. We just did that to slow him down. One turn on archers. Not super happy with how this game's starting, but that's mostly just because of how claustrophobic we feel right now. All right, free culture buildings is going to get us more culture, which is going to get us to the next thing sooner. It's also going to get us border growth quicker, which is nice. All right, so we at least got archers. We can dip back and maybe pick up trapping or calendar. Calendar's going to be quicker, so let's grab calendar first. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Before calendar, we need bronze working to remove the... Oh, no, we did the masonry for marsh. That's right. I was thinking jungles, but we have marshes instead. Oh, I needed to work on the archer. That's all right. Okay, let's work on an archer now. Get that out as soon as possible here. All right, finally got some happiness from that. Good stuff there. Not really a lot else for us to work on right this moment. Once we get calendar, we'll be able to get the sugar. So I guess we'll just put you in position on the sugar so that you're ready to go as soon as it's able to. Now, Suleiman completed the Great Library. No shock there.
Selamlar. Dinliyorum.
Alright, so we're at peace now. Got us a free worker out of it. Kept him from getting a city, I guess. Still not great, but, you know, it is what it is. Probably means that we could pivot off the archers, though. And finish the settler after all. What about you? Something else we'd rather you work on? No, you can finish the warrior. We'd at least like to get a unit in each city. Protecting us. Really nothing for you to work on yet, so I guess we'll just park you on here. Ready to hook up a sugar plantation. Alright, so he grabbed the elephants. Not a huge surprise there. Do we need to clear the marsh for this? Yes, so we can start clearing the marsh now. Five turns on our settler. 1 turn on our plantations. Is dealing with some barbarians over here. Scout is very bold. Let's go and get trapping done. We know that that's going to give us some bonuses as well. I think we need trapping for you as well, don't we? Yep. Both the bison and the deer. How do you have a settler? Doesn't it become a worker when you take it? That's what, or was that a worker the entire time and I just thought it was a settler? Maybe that's all it was. Maybe I just looked at it wrong. Could have sworn it was a settler though. Trade route from Ottomans. He actually wants to be friends, even after I took some stuff from him. Oh, they took the settler back. All right, fair enough. Okay, we're going to finish the plantation here. We're going to finish the plantation here. That's going to give us something to trade later. Do you really want to just be friends?
Selamlar. Dinliyorum.
Okay, fair enough. Probably building up units to come kill me. Food here is going to be a little bit rough, but as soon as we get this settler out, probably focus more on food stuff. Are you safe where you're at? You're kind of safe where you're at, so we're just going to heal up, and we'll get you figured out here in a moment.
Gelin pazarlığa tutuşalım.
All right, we took a worker from you, or settler, whatever it was, and you're still willing to be friends. Okay. All right, we definitely want to bring you down over here, I think. And we should have room for at least one more. 4 cities is going to be tight. I was really preferred 5, but we'll have to see if we can make 4 cities work here. I mean, we're going to grow tall. The whole point is to grow tall, so it's possible. Definitely possible. I mean, I think the Korea in the game that beat us last series with Denmark was very small as well. I mean, I think they had more than 4 cities, but they were pretty small comparatively. No, I'm not going to go to war with Suleiman. Right after I become friends with him? No, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. All right, warrior's done over here. You're going to go ahead and fortify. Part of me is tempted to have you do the last settler here. 27 turns is a lot of turns. I'm not focusing on production though. So if we focus on production, we can get that down to still 27 turns. Never mind. Once we get the deer and the bison hooked up, I think that'll make things faster. 2 turns. I actually think we move over to the deer to get that connected sooner. Pretty much the same for you. All right, warrior's gonna chill there. We need you working on what? Possibly just an archer, just to kind of protect you for a little bit. We do have bananas right away. Now let's get working on the granary. I want my sugar, and they're going to give me some gold and some iron. Don't really need the iron, so would you give me more gold? Oh, probably could have got more than that, but we'll take 6 gold. I think 6 gold is a fair price. 6, 7, 8, somewhere around that range, right? All right, you are supposed to be moving there. You are moving to there. Okay. Connect the camp, get us a little production. You're going to go back to apparently not auto exploring because we don't have a way to get past anybody. Can we get open borders with you, my friend?
Selamlar.
We don't have open borders yet. Civil service. Okay. Well, then I guess you're just chilling. Enjoy your time. Chilling and doing nothing. Policies. We're going to go ahead and go for the growth and the food and the capital. And about to have our archer out. After that, we need to work on what? I'd like to get up to Writer's Guild because that's going to get us more science. Yep. Let's go Writer's Guild. Specifically, the specialists give us science, obviously. That's kind of what I was referring to. The Writers Guild itself does not give us science. All right, we're going to go ahead and alert you. Again, you're stuck. You are going to work on... we're at 4 citizens now. I definitely want to work on the library right away. Would like 2 more settlers if we can squeeze them in. I just don't know if we can or not. I think we can squeeze 1 more in. I'm hoping they border grow here in a moment and kick us out. A lot of early wonders getting built, which not a huge surprise there. Really not much production here, but that's okay. We're just going to keep growing for a little bit here. We buy a settler. How much does a settler cost? It's like 500 or 600 gold, isn't it? $500 gold. So we're We'll get there in about 10 turns, so we could buy another settler if we have space for another one. Let's see if we have space. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No. Maybe somewhere in here. I think we've only got space for one more city. We might have space for one here, right? It's not going to be a great city, so... Yeah, our options are very limited here. We're going to be a 4-city... And that's it. That's what it looks like. Well, at least we'll be able to grow tall. And at least Civ 5 is a game that you can grow tall. Alright, let's go connect the bison. Oh, you know, we do have another one along the way. Just realized we got that one to work on. Good thing about tall cities, again, they have lots of specialists, so we're going to have lots and lots of science coming from that. Plus, small empires, I mean, every time you get more cities, you do increase the, how much it takes for social policies, and I think, yeah, and every city increases the technology cost as well. So if we're small, our technologies will actually be, you know, minimal cost, I should say. All right, well, we're at 3 cities, 64 turns into the game. About 30 minutes in. I usually like to make the first episode a little bit longer just to kind of get settled in here. Thankfully, that first war with the Ottomans did not result in anything bad. We got actually a builder for free and kept them from getting a city. So I think things are going pretty well so far. I mean, not as big of an empire as I was hoping, but we're going to see if a small empire can win this game. But yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.